Let's talk about some revolvers in this video. I call this the Magnificent Seven. This is what I have here at this location. I have a few more at the other location, but I'll tell you, I really do like revolvers. And we're going to show you some range videos. My wife is here. Say hello.
Hi everybody.
Okay. We're going to shoot a 13-ounce 357 Magnum. Okay, and we'll talk about it here in a moment. But we have 7 revolvers, ranging from a 13-ounce up to the big 500 Magnum Smith. I'm into revolvers in a big way. Welcome to Weapons Education. Let's talk revolvers. Let's start with the most recent gun I put on my channel is the Smith & Wesson Model 310. It's a 10 millimeter. I'll be taking this to the range very shortly, and we're going to do a lot of range videos coming up. Right, honey? Tammy? Yes?
Yes, we are.
And we're going to have a contest on who can shoot better. I'm afraid you might win.
No.
No, but it's fun going back and forth and shooting together, right?
Oh, we have a great time.
Yeah, it's
I love
really
it.
cool. But let's talk about just some of the revolvers we have here at this location, the Magnificent Seven. I'm going to show you 7 of them. Let's get right into it. Please zoom in on this. This is a Smith & Wesson Model 310. They also make a Model 610, excuse me, not no more. They used to make these 310 and 610s. They might make them again in the future. We'll see. I scooped this up on Gunbroker for $1,035, and it's really sweet because you can put the 10 millimeters in just like this. And, you know, a lot of people say they're not into the moon clips, but I got like 10 of them now, and it's sweet. It's like a speed loader. Boom. It's just, how cool is that? Then you get your empty brass, you take it out, you put your new rounds in, boom. How cool is that? You're shooting 10 millimeters out of a revolver. So this is model Smith & Wesson 310. And we're going to do individual reviews on all of these one-on-one. You got a nice close look at that? That's beautiful. I just love revolvers. We'll do one-on-one reviews and go to the range with each one of these guns. This video is all about just showing you 7 revolvers, getting your input. I do want to buy a new revolver. I'm going to show you some range footage of a 13-ounce 357 Magnum here in a moment. Let's move right along here. The next one here, in no particular order, got to be one of my favorite here. This is the 6-inch barrel Model 686 Smith & Wesson. And you're looking at that real close. This has a lot of history to me. And I can't wait to do a one-on-one video with this because as I looked at this, it just brings back so many memories. It goes back to the early 1980s. This is the very first gun I ever purchased, along with a Colt Delta Elite 10 millimeter semi-automatic, of course, 1911, and these 2 guns I bought that same week, and that got me going. I skyrocketed into buying guns. And there's a lot to talk about with the 686, so we have to bring this to the range. We need to talk about the 686 and individually. And I really think a revolver plays an important role in everyone's collection and also personal protection. You know, talk about personal protection. Let's look at this, which I recently did a video on and took to the range. This 44 Magnum. By the way, the 686. What are these about? $700-800. I forget. You can check on that. About $700, I think. The 44 Magnum. This is from the Performance Center. This is really special. I shot this recently on video. About $1,050 retail. The large frame. It's 40 ounces, and it's nice. It's got some weight to it, but I'll say that it's got a big bang to it. The 44 Magnum is absolutely incredible. Please zoom in right here if you can. It says 44 Magnum. You know, we all like to look at the guns real close. Please just take a really good close look at each side of each revolver. Just as close as you can get, please, honey. And I'll switch it over here to the other side again. Good, okay. And then you can see where it says the Performance Center right here. And also what I want to point out as I look at this gun is the sights, the rear sights on how they're notched. You see that? And you have to get used to shooting a gun that has sights like this. It's really cool, but it's not as easy as you might think. But then again, these are definitely just for personal protection. These snub-nosed 44 Magnums. And moving on to personal protection is this gun right here. It's so too small to put in front of that box. The 13-ounce 340 CT is the model name, the most expensive J-frame that Smith makes, scandium frame, only 13 ounces. It's got the internal hammer. It's double action only. What we're going to do right now is let's go take a look at some range footage. Now, I want to say two things before you look at this range footage. Number one, I know I didn't shoot all that well because it's only the second time I've shot this gun in my life. The first time I only shot 5 rounds, and that was about a year ago, so that really wasn't much, there was no practice. And this time I shot about 8, 9 rounds through it. Next week, I'm telling you right now, Tammy, we're gonna go, and I'll shoot this like 30, 40 rounds out of it, 357 Magnum, and then you can shoot 38s out of it, okay, because it's less recoil, and we'll have a contest. That'll be fun, won't it?
Okay.
Okay, let's go to the range right now, right? Let's go to the range right now, and I just want to show you because I carry this a lot, and it's got the same notch here as far as the rear sight. And I also want to say the second thing is I know the laser is way off. It's not zeroed in this video you're about to see as far as a clip for the range. It threw me way off. But I'll get it zeroed in by the next time we go. And when you carry this, I carry this almost every day, you have to make sure that your laser is always lined up properly and zeroed in, because it will get tweaked when it's coming in and out of your holster all the time. And it was definitely at a whack in this footage, but I had a lot of fun shooting it, and it reminded me of how much power the 357 Magnum is. And I'm really would tell everybody to look into all J-frame Smiths. So let's go to the range and take a look at this right now. All right, let's shoot the Smith & Wesson J-frame, scandium frame, model 340 CT, 357 Magnums. We're shooting Blazers, 158 grain, jacketed hollow point, baby. Load it up. Laser on it. This is not a range gun, but everyone's been asking to see what this thing shoots like because it only weighs 13 ounces. So let's see how she does with the 357 Magnum. I'm going to shoot it, and then my wife's going to shoot it. Okay, I put the target a little bit closer because this type of gun is up in your face. We're at about maybe 15 feet, okay? Here we go. Let's have some fun. Got a big kick. Oh, man. I'm not going to let my wife shoot it. I changed my mind. Boy, see that flame? Boy. Let's get 5 more in there. I tell you, look at my hand. It's got a nice kick to it. This is definitely only for personal defense, not a range gun, unless you want to shoot 38s out of it. But perfect for personal defense. Very powerful, very light. Let's try another round at it. Concerned about my accuracy because if a bad guy was coming at me, 357 Magnums, all that knockdown power out of this little gun. This amazes me. This is a pocket cannon. This is a lot of fun to have in your pocket, I would say. I almost said it's a lot of fun to shoot, but it's not a lot of fun to shoot, okay? It hurts. Let's go talk about it on the table. Like I said, we'll bring that gun back to the range next week and have a lot more fun with it. And this time we're going to shoot a lot more rounds through it, and I'll be more accurate. But it's got a big bang. Check out the Smith J-frames. Let's look at a Taurus Judge. Please take a real close zoom in on this. And I really do like this gun. I walk around my property with this on my hip all the time, right, Tammy? I mean, all the time.
Yes.
I'm on almost 3 acres here by the ocean in Delray Beach, Florida. And I like feeling like a cowboy a little bit, and there are some varmints that are sometimes have rabies and things like that, but I'm not into shooting animals. But with 2 young children, 4 and 6, you do have to protect your family. But this, I tell you, the Taurus Judge shooting the 410 is really a great option also. Please take a close look at it and look at the other side. And we'll do more individual one-on-one videos, and I want to shoot all different types of shells out of this. Alongside, I have a governor also at the other location, and we can compare the two. Give me video ideas. This idea came from one of you subscribers and friends and viewers just a few hours ago, so I'm doing this off the cuff. You'll see the comment there, it just came in today. Please do a revolver, show us some of your revolvers. So that's what I'm doing. Now this is the 2 big bangs here. Oh boy. This is a Ruger, and like I said in the beginning of the video, I do want to get another Ruger, so revolver. Tell me which one you think I should get. I do like shorter barrels, so let me know which one I should get. Give me your input, all you Ruger lovers, because I like to carry my guns, all of them. You know, people joke around with me saying, you got so many guns, you know, you got to carry your collection with you. That's why sometimes I carry 2, 3 guns. It's because it's just fun carrying them with you and having them with you. And you know, anyway, this I've only shot the 454 Casull out of it. This is the Alaskan, the Ruger Alaskan. This is a monster. This is a monster. What the heck does this thing weigh? I wrote it down here. And it's only a 2.5-inch barrel. It's $1,079 retail at 44 ounces. You do the math, divide that by 16 ounces. It's like a couple pounds there, okay? You're looking at a heavy gun. But I tell you, when you shoot this, bang, bang. Whew. We'll do an individual review on this. We'll take it to the range. And revolvers are really cool and should not be overlooked. Let me know what you think about this. I have not shot the 45 long Colt out of it, but I tell you, the 454 is why I purchased it, and I got probably about 150 rounds of them ready to go just in case we need it. And here we have the Beast. I don't know what else to call this except the Beast. This is no longer made, this 500 Magnum. And if you go back to some of my older range videos, not older, but a lot of my range videos towards the end, I've shot this with myself and some other friends, and you can see the reaction on our face. If you haven't shot a 500 Magnum, now this is the snubby, like I said, no longer available. The 500 Magnums range around $1,300 or so. I paid more for this, I believe. It comes with this kit. Let me show you this kit. I'll do a complete review on this. I've done it way back when, but it deserves another review. It's what is it? The Bear Attack! And I've got this really cool holster, and it holds all these monster rounds. So, Bear Survival Kit. But this 500 Magnum is a gun that you want to shoot before you die. At least once. You gotta feel it, because when someone says a gun has a lot of recoil, you know, that's one thing. The 44 Magnum, yeah, this thing's got a lot of recoil. The small 357, where did I lay it? Way over here. Yeah, that's got a lot of recoil. Look at the size difference, by the way. The J frame to the extra large frame, and here's the large frame Smith. See the size difference? Extra large, large, and that's the smallest, the J frame. 357 Magnum, and here we have the 500 Magnum. You've got to shoot this, and let me know your input on this. I will tell you this, in all honesty, please take a look at me now. In all honesty, the only reason to buy a 500 Magnum is there's two reasons. One, if you're really going to be like in bear country in Alaska, you know, going fishing on the shores there, but other than that, the second reason is just for the fun of shooting 1 or 2 rounds off at the end of going to the range. Because you don't want to go shoot 10, 12, 20, 25, 30 rounds of this. You're going to hurt your wrist. You won't be able to drive home. It's going to take, you're laughing, my wife's laughing. It goes right down to your toes, the recoil on this. This thing is incredible. I'm glad Smith made it. 2 reasons to buy it is for honest protection from a bear attack, or unless King Kong still exists maybe, or unless you go into Africa, or for the fun of just getting the exhilaration of shooting a 500 Magnum. That's why I purchased it. Also for collectability too. I think this is going to go up in value. I just love Smith products and Smith revolvers. Well, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Got a lot more to come. Thank you so much. Please subscribe and please tell a friend.